action. Now, after struggling last year, the Comets have started a lot better this year, winning 6 of their first 8 games, and they are 4-0 already in conference play. Now, Coach Craig Richards hopes to get back to where they were a couple years ago when that team won 17 games. The Anderson Redskins come off a 19-1 record last year in regular season. They are the defending FABC champs. Their coach, Frank Brandes, thinks that one of the best teams in this league is this Mason team. If they are going to repeat again as champs, they need a road win in the worst possible way, as the 4-2 Redskins cannot afford very many more losses in this tough FABC Buckeye division. Well, don't go away. Stay tuned here. ICRC High School Hoops. We will be having the action coming up with our play-by-play announcers, David Terry and Mike Crotty.
People.
He gets the ball, turn around, wide open three, got it! And Hugh pulls up from about 12. Oh, are you kidding me? Nice backdoor cut. Oh, Walter, what a feed! Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Mesa Arena, now located inside the middle school here in Mason, Ohio. David Terry along with my color analyst this evening. As always, our favorite friend in Mason, Mr. Mike Crotty. How you doing this evening, Mike?
Good, good. Getting ready for a big game. Anderson Mason always brings out the best of both. Looking for a great game. There's always close games.
The opening tip is won by the Redskins of Anderson. They'll control the ball. Skipping the ball out top. Look like they're in a man-to-man setup defensively, Mike.
Right.
Anderson continues to pass the basketball around. Now they try to get the interior pass. It's shuffled away, kick back out top.
Being patient so far. It's Anderson on the road. They want to get good looks up as much as you can. Hostile arena.
Baseline, pulls up off the glass. Counted, it's good. Bobby Schnoffer with the first bucket of tonight's game, 2-0 Anderson.
Took a baseline there. That's where Mason wants to force him, but he took it in there strong. Made a man on Anderson here, too. Mason runs a little flex offense here.
Matt Owens with the basketball. Looked like he slid that back foot. Coaches were calling for the travel, but nothing, as Moore will handle it back out top to Bill Harmon. Skips over to Carl Richburg. Pump fake, had his man in ear, tried to get a nifty pass inside under the low blocks of Sean Crotty. Knocked out of bounds, Mason basketball.
You look at the different defenses here. What Anderson does, they're switching on all picks so far. Mason plays straight up, gets through it. Anderson's switching on all screens so far.
Richburg finally does get the basketball in up top to Crotty. Picks up his dribble, now passes it over to Harmon, back to Crotty. Trying to get Richburg back out top on his point position, let him run this offense. He's got averaging right around 8 assists per game. Carl's the man definitely to start an offense.
Yeah, Carl has great vision. Actually should have more than 8 assists, but some of the players, post players, are not finished on it. But he does a great job of seeing the floor.
That ball was kicked out of bounds, and it remains Anderson basketball. Now Richburg, little dipsy doodle, loses the handle, pitches it out of bounds right here in front of us, in front of the Anderson bench, and they'll have it as they bring it across the timeline with their point guard Ryan Patswald. He gives it up over to the right side. Dribble penetration, leans in, Mike can't get it, loose ball, Owens down with the rebound.
Yeah. Good rebound, Matty Owens, leading rebounder so far on the team. Coach Richards talking to him earlier. He thought whichever team played the best defense was going to win this game. And
we see Patswald sliding down on the block and stealing that pass. Quick three-pointer on the way, off the back of the iron, no good. They're fighting for the rebound, and Moore comes down with it for the Comets.
Good strong rebound by Aaron Moore.
Quickly pushing the ball up is Richburg. Owens now has control of it. Picks up that dribble. Harmon will give it back up to Owens. In the corner, kicks it back out.
Yep. Anderson's doing a good job keeping the Mason players in front of him so far. Matty Owens, this is where he wants him on the block. He's a strong player in there.
Owens, little fader, can't get it to fall. Crotty goes up strong for the rebound, but it looks like he's going to be whistled for his first foul. Check that, it's going to be on Harmon. That'll be his first.
Good look there by the Comets. That's what they want to get. They want to get Matty Owens, and they're a strong player on the blocks. Just didn't finish. Billy Harmon got one on going for an offensive rebound. Coach will take that a little bit as long as they're going for the offensive rebound.
Head fake spin move from the block.
That was a strong move.
Moore comes down the rebound, gives it up to Richburg.
Yeah, they want to stay on top of him.
It's like they're trying to double him up in the corner. Kicks it out top. Moore from the foul line, can't get it to go. Crotty hustles after the loose ball, comes down with the rebound. Out top, had a chance to look. Harmon tries to pull up from about 10 feet, can't get it to go. Boy, the Comets just cannot buy a bucket.
No, they're starting. I think Anderson's done a real good job so far, getting a hand in their face at all times. A lot of action here, but not a lot of points so far.
Trying to get to the low block.
You can shoot it.
Kicked back outside. That one rattles in and out.
They want to keep on pushing it, though. They will push it. I'm not sure about Anderson. Mason does go 8 or 9 deep.
Moore will try it again from the side, and he gets that one to rattle home. Moore gives the Comets their first two. Mike ties this game up at 2-all with 4:30 and counting to go here in the first quarter.
Aaron's a strong shooter from that range, 10 to 15-foot range. He's got to shoot the ball a little bit more, actually.
The Redskins continue to look to get it down inside. Moore doubling down, almost came up with a loose ball there, a whistle and a foul. And now I think I'm going to be able to, safe to say, call that one on Crotty.
Yeah, that was just a silly foul. He's trying to block a guy that's 6'7", he's 6'2". He's got to stay on the floor there. The coach likes to try to take a charge on that.
And that'll be a shooting foul, so that'll send to the charity stripe. Number 34, Bobby Snuff. First attempt is short, no good.
Bobby's a senior, 6'6", looks stronger. Looks like he's been in the weight room since last year. Good player, which is good to see. Junior,
big young man.
strong.
Can't get the second one to go either. Nice box out down there by Moore. Richburg gives it up. Crotty takes it, pulls up, hard off the glass, no good.
Good look by Carl there.
Shoemaker comes down with a rebound. He's trying to take it coast to coast, lowers the shoulder off the glass, can't get it to go. Loose ball. Anderson comes down with it. Pull up for his third try to trifecta and finally gets it to go. And Pellizzari gets his first bucket of three-pointer tonight.
They'll shoot it up. Good luck.
Looking for Richburg down on the blocks. Can't get anything there. And it looked like I thought he was going to tie the basketball up, but they're going to call a foul. It's going to be whistled against Kurt Shoemaker. That'll be his first.
What they're doing right now, they're every time Carl has the ball, dribble penetration, they're double teaming him right up the spot. Coach Richards is going to take him out, tell him what's going on a little bit. He'll be back in the game pretty quick.
Like Brad Stevens checking into the ball game for Carl Richburg.
Brad's a good shooter, junior player. Most of Mason's players are seniors, seed-laden team.
For the big guy we definitely miss and don't see right now would be the man by the name of Faulkner.
Yep, George Faulkner left, 3-year starter here. Mason just looks a little flat right now.
Pull up on the baseline, no good. The the Redskins try to run with the basketball.
We're fired up.
So a foul going to be called on the man that just entered the game. Brad Stevens will pick up his first foul.
3 quick fouls on Mason. Kind of helter-skelter right now. Anderson's doing a good job defensively. The people they want to key on is Richburg and Owens. They're doing a good job so far. Actually, Ryan Patswell's leading the team to score. He's been awful quiet so far, too.
Swing it around to the right side. Skip pass over the top. That's dangerous. Three-pointer on the way. Can't get it to go. They're fighting for the rebound, and Moore comes down aggressively with another defensive board.
Strong rebound by Aaron.
Looking inside. Not a good pass. Knocked away. Anderson with it. Quickly up the floor. Little spin move. Turn around, and he traveled.
Yep.
Patswall just slid those feet when he did that turnaround. They're kind of getting a big kick of it out there on the court. Him and Billy Harmon having a... I got you on that one, unfortunately for you.
They're looking at it. You got it. Yeah, I got it. They're at least smiling, having some fun. You like to see that a little bit.
Nothing wrong with that. Owens with the basketball. Crotty down on the baseline. Owens tries to pump fake. He'll come up, foul line extended, knock it down.
Matty's one of those kids in high school. He plays AAU basketball, plays a 1 or 2 position. And Mason, their small team, he has to play actually the 4 position. So he's comfortable on the floor.
Crotty slides over to help out. Nothing there. Snoffer gets his second bucket. He's got 4 on the night.
He's definitely a factor so far. When Mason's had trouble this year, they've had trouble against teams that out-rebounded them.
Oh, nice look across the baseline. That was a good pass to Owens. Yeah, and then he saw Crotty posted up on the other side, but knocked out of bounds. It'll be Anderson basketball. Multiple substitutions again, Mike, and it looks like Carl Richburg's still going to stay on the bench.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a message. But again, Coach Richards, he likes to play, like I said. He'll go 8, 9 deep constantly. He's got readers out
pointer
there.
on the way. No good. Flying in for the rebound. Takes out a host of players. The other way. Looked like he got away with an extra step.
Yep.
No call. And Palazzari.
That's one of those ones you like, the offensive rebound, but you don't take 2 of your other players out with you. There's 3 Mason players on the floor. And again, Anderson converts on the fast break.
9-4 is the score. Anderson on top of Mason. We are approaching 1 minute to go here in the first quarter of action. Mason with the basketball in the white jerseys. Anderson in the all black.
Everything's on the perimeter so far for Mason. They aren't getting anything going to the basket. There's a good take.
Oh,
Brad Stevens.
Beautiful look right there by Stevens. Little running one-hander.
Nice play.
Calling out a play from the sideline. That ball almost picked off. Oh, good scoop underneath, off the glass and good for Snoffer. He's got 6.
Yep. Big man inside's being effective against the smaller Comets so far.
Stevens with the basketball behind his back, trying to draw contact. Can't get it. Good offensive rebound. And a whistle and a hold call. Going to be, looks like against Patswall.
Yep. Good rebound, good offensive board by Justin Burning. Brad Stevens, a kind of fadeaway shot there. Justin Burning goes up strong with 2 hands. Let's see what happens. Yep, got a reach in there.
And then a hack.
Just to let them know afterwards. You can't call that one after they call the first one.
Richburg's checked back into the basketball game with 26 ticks left on the clock. Looking for him, off the screen. Got caught up in the air, gives it up. Shot good.
Kevin Fawcett, great shot. Probably the most athletic kid on the Mason team right now. Comes in and gives them instant offense.
Now he is the leading scorer off the bench for the Comets, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. He scored, very talented, has some hops.
Shot goes awry at the end of the first quarter of play. 11-8 is our score. The visitors from Anderson on top of the home Mason Comets. Mike, thoughts of that first quarter real quickly? It just didn't seem like really either team got a true offensive tempo. Anderson took what was given to him. Mason never appeared to get on track whatsoever.
Exactly what Mason's doing. Anderson's making the extra pass, and they're getting nothing going to the basket so far. Everything's on the perimeter. They're doing a good job of switching all screens. Anderson, I think you're exactly right. They're getting layups. They're getting extra shots down there. The big guy down there is playing well. Snopper so far. He's been a factor so far.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to add the third dimension here to ICRC's high school hoops action, and that would be bouncing Billy Bretz. We decided to let him in out of the cold, and he's going to do a little sideline reporting between quarters, so let's check in with Bill right now.
Thank you, David. You know, one thing you point out about Carl Richburg and his assists, with over 8+ assists a game and 18-point average, he's responsible for almost he has a hand in almost 50% of the points for the Mason Comets. And so far, he has really been held down in this game, and that might be the difference right now. I'd like to point out real quickly, our ICRC High School Hoops, our first girls action is going to be on January the 8th. Macaulay at Mount Notre Dame, GGCL action. Next boys action will be Northwest at Kings on January 9th. Back to you guys.
I'll put a plug in real quick. Mount Notre Dame, if you haven't seen them watch it, they are a fun team to watch for girls basketball, any basketball. I know the coach, Scott Rogers, phenomenal job at Mount Notre Dame.
And as Bill just told you about, our second installment of ICRC's High School Hoops will be this Friday night, coming to you from Kings High School. And they'll take on Northwest. Good
take there, Matt Owens. Had two guys at Anderson in there, thought he got fouled, just couldn't finish.
Oh, Richburg almost comes up with the steal. Oh, good look down inside, but he's stuck, gives it up. Off the glass and good. That was good ball movement right there, Mike.
Exactly. You got Mason players, defenders flying in the air instead of keeping their feet on the ground right now.
Richburg looks inside. Nice give up to
Owens.
And
again, like I just said, too many guys in high school basketball in general. Everybody wants to go for the block shot. If they can just chest him up there, most likely he's going to miss a shot a lot of the time. Look at this, Carl.
Just a nice
job.
Vision.
Look at the vision. And Matty Owens, watch his jump stop, ball fake, and two guys are going, not one, two guys. And that just gives freebies. You get your confidence going that way. You knock down the free throws.
Owens, nice soft touch from the charity stripe.
One thing I've noticed, both of these teams, certain teams that go to certain players all the time, but both of these teams, everybody's getting touches on the ball.
Oh, yes. Spreading the wealth, as they'd like to call it. Swing that around, and that was just a tough pass by Dan Veal over to Patswald. He did everything he could just to try to keep it in play.
It's just a long pass. It's a real long pass to do on that.
Richburg will give it up. Oh, Harmon had a look at it. Didn't like it, though. Owens will take that one from the top. No good. Short.
Good box out. All black shirts there. All black shirts.
With a rebound. Oh, and he picked up his dribble. Richburg pulls up, applies the pressure. Working on the block. Pulls up from 10. Can't get it to go. Fighting over the rebound. Oh, and that's going to be off Mason's foot, out of bounds.
Yeah. That's what communication. Billy Harmon, Kevin Foster got communication. Someone just got to grab the ball.
Lobbed it inside, and I don't know what that was, but I don't think that was designed in practice.
No, I thought it was a volleyball slam there for a second. Spike. Just a couple turnovers here now. Getting, like I said, no rhythm yet. But these teams usually, they get jacked up. They play FFDC.
Oh, what a look inside.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. It just couldn't finish. This one will get down the hoop, though. Fawcett. Carl Richburg, every time I see this kid play, never ceases to amaze me. Whoop.
He sees it. That's what I'm talking about, finishing for the year. A couple more kids got to finish. Billy Harmon had a good look. But Fawcett there, got it on his pogo stick. Good offensive rebound and finishes.
Veal picks up his second foul. His traditional three-pointer is completed by Kevin Fawcett. He's got 5 points and has now knotted this ball game up at 13 with 6:05 to go and counting here in the second quarter.
Oh, nice move. There's a foul. That's where, even that again, just stay there. They want to take a charge. The last 4 or 5 fouls, they've been trying to block shots.
Fawcett receives a foul at one end and gives one at the other.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't look comfortable. I don't know what that was.
That was the old, who used to do that? He used to be a pro player. He used to get everybody, draw him off, and he used to, look at that. And he goes sideways. I've never, what?
That's interesting.
I've seen him play years ago. I don't remember that.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
And the coach said he's past the line, but he goes sideways. He's not past the line.
Well, I just thought he'd lost his balance the first time, like his shoe got a little stuck on the court. Richburg will hit one. Oh, tried to hit one from the trifecta. Follows his own shot. He's going to dribble it in. Oh, good pass down on the block. Can he do anything with it? It's partially blocked, knocked out of bounds. There's a couple of substitutions will come back in. Looks like Crotty along with Aaron Morrill check back in.
And then Kevin Fawson and Justin both gave him some great minutes there. And they'll keep people fresh as much as possible.
More foot on the sideline right there in front of the Anderson bench, and it'll be a turnover. Pat Swald with the basketball, and he'll conveniently stride along, passing the timeline, calling out a set play. Like they were trying to isolate basketball. Turnaround fadeaway off the back of the iron, no good. Basketball comes down with it. They swing the ball around rather quickly. They do move the basketball on offense.
Yeah.
They don't hold on to, oh, that's awful high dribble. Got away with one there.
They're a patient team, though. You know, I like what I see so far. They're a very patient team.
Back screen, that ball is going to be knocked away by Richburg, and it still remain Anderson basketball.
And one of the things we don't talk about in high school basketball, it looks like both teams have been scouted real well.
Right.
Both teams know what they're trying to take something away, and they're both taking it away so far.
Well, I was just about to say that was probably one of the best defensive stands of half-court defense that Mason's shown so far tonight.
Right. They want him to go sideline, baseline on that. That's a good switch. Again, there's a lot of reaching and found in there.
Oh, hit the hoop. Richburg hustles after it.
He can
And
shoot it.
Pelizzari gets it. He can't get the shot to go. Rebound comes down to Snoffer.
Yep. Got to grab the rebound again. Anderson's doing a great job so far hitting the offensive board.
Crotty's got it out top. He'll give it up to Richburg.
Got to stay with them.
Oh, got a chance to put one up. Can he get it to go? No. Crotty had a handle on it, but lost it. Oh. Now Moore ripped it away from Shoemaker, but knocked it out of bounds. Anderson basketball.
Okay. Coach is trying to get their calls. They're working the officials. They come by. They're trying to get Carl Richburg from palming the ball.
It looked like they were a little...
They were in a trap here a little bit. Now they go back to man.
Exactly. Picking up that man-to-man pressure, and that's. And maybe I should just be quiet. I cannot handle the ticky. We talked about this last year. The ticky-tack foul out top. It's 2 fouls. Coach Richards gets Sean out of the game. He was staying in. It was just 2, and they found him 30 feet from the basket. Now, I don't mind. I'm one of the believers. I'm not worried about the foul, but if they call it consistently the rest of the game, they got to call it. Right.
Now, if they don't call consistently with somebody, a bigger man out there, they seem to do it with the guards and the bigger man coming out trapping.
Well, especially something like that. That was more just of a body or a hip check. It wasn't like he had his hands draped on him and he was, you know.
Good take.
Shoemaker right there, but it wasn't like he was controlling the man. He was just checking him, and I don't have a problem with that. I mean, this is a physical game. You can't tell me the basketball players aren't allowed to make contact.
Right.
I'd be a fool. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Mason basketball. I'm off my soapbox now.
Yeah. I'm a big, back in the coaching ranks this year, I got to watch what I say. But, you know, they do a good job. I'm a big believer in consistency. If they're all calling it the same way, players and coaches can adjust if they're doing it that way.
Right.
And most of the guys, again, they're 95%. It's a tough game. It's a fast-paced game, especially high school now, the way it is. And they do a great job. That should be a bounce pass. You penetrated, just dished it out, and there's just no arms were in the way. You got to put the ball, bounce pass it. Mason is out of sync right now. Billy can shoot that. Billy Harmon can stroke that.
Oh, he did for 3.
Billy Harmon shoot about 35% for the year from there, and he has when he squares up and gets set, he is one of the top 3-point shooters in the league.
Draws the Comets to within 2 at 18-16. 2:45 and counting here to go in the first half of action from Mason Arena.
A lot of guys.
Oh, nice kick out. Good look. No uncontested or whistle, and that's going to be an over the back. I tell you what, Mr. Moore has been working awful hard on the glass tonight.
He's guarding the biggest player, and Aaron's doing a super job of boxing him out. Excellent. That's when he plays smooth and aggressive, he's a very, very fine basketball player. Good to see.
Snoffer gets whistled for his first foul. That'll be the team's 5th.
And he's out, too, though. We'll see if that changes things. He was dominating in there. Not dominating. He was a force in there, I'll say.
Owens trying to create something. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. Richburg's on the floor with it. Tries to go underneath. He almost got away with a pass, and then it looked like he tried to throw it off the ankle and just missed it.
Right.
Turnover to be Anderson's basketball.
And that's one of the ones, you know, you can't be bashful. You might want to grab that thing and call a timeout.
They're going to set play, trying to swing it back around.
And they try to get some back screens.
Oh, that ball should have been picked off.
Yep. They're playing well.
Leans in with a shoulder. Now, I got to tell you, that was going to be whistled against Matt Owens, but if you could see that one on the replay, Mr. Referee, you'd see that shoulder just leans down and drives in. Right. Owens will pick up his first, and that'll be the team's 6th.
But the referee, when the call is made, is on the baseline, so he doesn't see the offensive guy. He just sees the defense guy kind of leaning in, so it's the angles.
Set play from the corner.
Wow.
Knocked it down. Dan and Pellizzari gets his 2nd trifecta of the night.
He's playing well.
He's got 8. More along the baseline. It looks like they'll whistle TJ Beck with a blocking foul.
No shooting foul yet, though, yet. 6 fouls each. Next one, put both of them in the bonus.
Richburg to do the inbounding once again. They'd better get somebody to go. Oh, nice cut by Matt Owens.
Very patient out of bounds play.
Richburg made me a little nervous. I thought the 5-second count was going to go against him. Oh, just his shot. Nice job by Crotty. They can't get the follow-up. And Moore once again, Johnny on the spot. And a whistle and a foul. And it looks like Beck's going to get whistled for his 2nd rather quickly.
Come off the bench. We'll see this is where the coaches, they got 2 fouls. Everybody has different strategy. We'll let them go until the half and hope they don't get 3, or you know, they can survive. Carl's a good foul shooter for the year. He's got to get off the, you know, off on the points here a little bit here. Get his confidence going a little bit. Shooting 81% for the year. So obviously you don't want him on the foul line too much. If you're Anderson.
That, I believe, his first point of the contest.
Yep. So they've done a good job. He's had a couple looks. A couple of his looks have been tough shots. He's had a couple nice assists so far.
Knocks the bottom out of both of those shots. Gives him 2, draws the Comets within 1 at 21-20 with 1:23 and counting to go here in the first half of action.
Close game like these games always are.
Oh, good help out by Moore. Lazari tries to take a baseline. Owens steps in and he gets rough shot off the ball. That turnaround jumper's no good. Ball's on the floor. Richburg goes for it. Looked like he caught a finger to the eye, and I don't know who they're going to call that on. And that's going to be whistled against Dan and Pellizzari. That'll be his first. 2 guys went after that loose ball. Looked like Carl caught one right in the eye.
He caught one in the eye, and the Anderson coach, I have to agree with him right there. Frank Brandy, there's 2 guys going for a loose ball. I mean, wasn't flagrant. He didn't stick an elbow out. He didn't do anything. They just kind of run into it. It's one of those ones, keep playing on.
That was in Pellizzari's first foul, but it's, as you said, Richburg goes back to the line because they're in the bonus. He's got 3 points tonight, all 3 coming from the charity stripe, and all 3 coming in with the last 20 seconds of play.
Right. I think Carl's one of those players, you don't want to get him on fire either. You want to, you know, more confidence getting him whatever he does. And, you know, he gets more confidence, more shots he makes.
Pat Swald once again casually across the timeline. Now he gives it up. They'll start the offense. We're under a minute to go. 22-21. Richburg's 2 free throws. Good look underneath. Has put the Comets ahead. Pat Swald made a nice backdoor cut along the baseline, but he got under the basket when he caught the basketball and just no man's land, and he got hung out to dry.
He couldn't do anything with it and try to pass it out too quickly, actually. I'll be anxious to see. There's been a lot of turnovers both teams. They're both playing hard. You know, they're both getting after it on defense. There's some grabbing and holding out there. And
I try to keep as many stats as I can here, but turnovers is not one of them.
You need 2 pencils.
Nice give up, good take. And reach in and a foul. Nice job of stopping at the charity stripe and giving that basketball up. That's how you're supposed to do it.
A nice bounce pass. He goes into him, makes contact. That would have been a tough shot. Coach Richard telling Billy Harper, you stand there, go straight up on the guy. That's going to be a tough shot for him to make because of his angle and what he had.
Harmon picks up his 2nd, team 7th. Passwall to the line. He'll drain that one. I got to tell you right now, both point guards have scored all their points for the charity stripe. That's Patswold's first point tonight as well.
Right. Third 13 here. Another defense will probably go with a trap, 1-3-1 or something like that, which it is.
Patswold's 2 free throws.
They want to go one shot here. Mason does.
Puts them up 23-22, and as you said, it's like Richburg will hold on to the basketball. Just checking over with Coach Richards right now to see what the call is here to set up the last play as we're under 7 seconds. Back over to Richburg. We're down to 3. He's going to let it go. Can't get it. Nice job right there of not picking up a cheap foul as Bill Harmon. After the completion of 2 quarters of play here from Mason Arena, your score is 23-22. The visitors on top, that being the Redskins of Anderson's. Thoughts on that first half of action?
Both teams are playing hard. I think defenses were both winning the battle so far, but neither team's getting in the rhythm. I think a team that's going to win this game is going to go on like 8-0 run or 10-0 run on the offensive side and convert a lot of conversions. So we'll see what the second half. This is a typical game, though, of Anderson-Mason right now.
Well, folks, that'll do it. Go ahead, order that pizza. Make sure you tip your delivery person as well as you can. Take that potty break and grab a cold one of your favorite choice. Stick around. Exciting second half action here from Mason Arena coming up on ICRC's High School Hoops.
You know, a lot of people look for heroes on TV.
But in times like these, we know the real heroes are out there.
People who put themselves on the line every day.
Without the luxury of a single thought for themselves.
Somewhat of a low-scoring game for Mason this year, not so much for Anderson. Coach Brandy was saying they've had trouble shooting this year, and that was going to be one of their keys in the game. They only have 23 points. Turnovers right now, Anderson has, or Mason, I'm sorry, has 6 to 4 in turnovers. I know we were talking about, we thought there was actually more than that. Mason right now is shooting only 32% from the field. We have Anderson shooting about 41% from the field. I think one of the keys in the game here, the 2 big guys coming in this game tonight, Patswold and Richburg have both been held with no field goals. Richburg has 4 foul shots. Patswold has 2. So both of the big guns have been held down right now. Leading scorers, Snotner and Palazzari for the Redskins with 8 apiece. And Matty Owens has 6 points for the Mason Comets. So let's get back to Mike and Dave for the second half action.
All righty, Bill. Thank you very much. As Anderson will inbounds the basketball. Start this second half of action.
That's a good point, though. Anderson, like I said, they played low-scoring games. The Comets, the way they play, they want the score up in the 70s.
There's a turnover. Owens comes up with it. Then he loses it off his foot. Now he's got to give it up. Johnny on the spot to assist him is Bill Harmon, and he'll take it across the timeline. Crotty will swing it out top to Moore. Thought about it. Likes to give it up to Richburg down the lane, running one-hander.
When you follow him around the screen, he circled right down the middle. That was good recognition. Nice move.
Spin move inside. Can't get it to go. Follows it up with his own rebound. Now he'll kick it out. As you said, Anderson very patient to see what they've got.
Well, I've seen that. Like I said, Mason wants to go up and down. They actually do want to go up and down.
Shoemaker gets it to go off the glass. To see, yeah, they're going to count that basket. Nice job by him. I believe you said he's got a scholarship.
We'll go after this play. Nice move. Middle, right there's a first mistake, letting the offensive player go middle. They want him to go force him baseline sideline. Yeah, but Shoemaker, he's a quarterback, and he's going to the University of Akron for a football scholarship, I saw. Good quarterback. Good athlete, obviously.
Yet another one out of that Fort Ancient Valley Conference that's moving up to the major Division I college. Crotty, how did he get that one to submarine under there? Didn't get it to go. Moore had it. Crotty gets it back. Moore and Crotty fight. Crotty with it, loses the handle. They're going to call traveling. So both of them hustling as hard as they could, but can't shuffle both of your sets of feet.
They got, that's 2 good shots by Sean the first one. You got to knock in the second one. Good hustle. You got to convert those.
Not a good pass, but I'll tell you what,
It
basketball
almost
did
came
a
in your lap.
fine job of saving me and the basketball. On its way, no good. Owens comes down with a rebound.
This is where Carl can see the court.
Yeah, look at this. Nice take. Can't get it to fall, but Crotty follows it up, tries to put it up. He's snuffed under. Moore gets it and sticks it back in.
Good activity by Sean again, but just didn't convert. They need the activity. Aaron Moore, Johnny on the spot again.
Trying to get it inside. They do. Turn around, one-hander. Can't get that one to fall. It's tipped outside. Here they come hustling. Right in front of us this time.
Man, we get some
You
action
guys
here.
stick a magnet on my seat at halftime or what?
I'm
Sucking
protected
orange
there.
basketballs over here.
I've seen more. Oh, man.
Through all that melee and mess, it ends up Mason basketball and in the hands of Moore.
No, that's
Not a
just-
good pass.
Well, that's a set play, but if it's not there, it's not automatic. It's a backside screen. They're trying to get a
Richards
three-point.
just told him, Mike.
Yeah. Aaron's played a good game, though, so far.
Yes, he has.
He's been on the boards very well.
I said he had a ton of rebounds that first half. I don't know. You got the stat sheet there. I don't know what he came down with. He got the basketball in his hands again. This time they'll swing it back around.
There he is again. That's open. The elbow is open. He can
He'll
shoot
take that shot. Can't get it to fall.
Good
Nice,
rebound.
yeah, nice box out inside by Dan Veal. Quickly up the court. On Moore, gets a double team. Moore with a block shot.
Right there, Matty Owens was trying to take a charge, and Aaron was going to block. He had 6 rebounds, defensive rebounds first half. Look at this move.
Good spin.
Right
move.
there, he's going to get there. So if Matty Owens squares up, he wants to try to take a charge, make the officials call something.
Oh,
best
quickie.
three-pointer. You don't want that.
Wow, they got
Aaron
away
Moore.
with one there.
Aaron Moore is playing a heck of a game on the defensive.
Richburg just brings a different element to the floor, just the tempo of the game. And when he gets on like that.
Yeah, they're whispering to each other too. It's funny to watch. He didn't. Carl's a competitor. I'm sure he didn't like the way he played the first half.
I dare you. You suck.
They're going to the zone here a little bit.
Yeah, right out of that, after that Impalazeri foul. Up there, swing over to the wing. Shots on the way, no good.
Aaron
Good
Moore.
rebound. Moore fights for it. Crotty's got it. Goes up strong. He's going to get hammered, and he does. Aaron Moore, how many did you say he had?
6 defensive rebounds first half. He's already got 3 or 4 this time. I mean, that's activity. That's what they have to have. When you're undersized, which they are, Aaron Moore and Sean Crotty in there, they're undersized. They're usually guarding guys 3 or 4 inches taller. You have to be active. That doesn't mean push hard, just be active to the ball. And Aaron Moore's done a tremendous job so far tonight on that.
Dan Veal picks up his 3rd foul, Mike, and that sends Crotty to the line.
Yeah, the only thing I've seen so far, Mason can go to their bench, I think, a little deeper than Anderson can.
Knocks down the first one. Does the southpaw.
He'll be proud now. He's 2 for 5 for the year from free throws.
That's not something you guys work on the driveway from
Nah.
time and again.
That's always bad as a coach when your son's the opposite hand you are. It's just tough. 2 good points, though, there. Mason's coming out a little bit more active, if you notice, on the defensive side and on the boards. Coach Richards came out of the locker room, what a happy camper. He'll get on the floor. See if he gets on the floor.
Nice job to save. Oh, they're going to pick up maybe a garbage hoop here. They got numbers.
He stepped out of bounds. Another turnover. Oh, no, he caught a foul. I'm sorry. He pointed to the sideline.
We got partially shielded here by the coaching staff.
Yeah. When he didn't raise his hand for the foul signal, I thought he was pointing out of bounds.
That's whistled against Harmon, Mike. That's going to be his 3rd foul as well. Looking inside. Shoemaker gets his pocket picked by Owens. He'll run it up the court. Oh, he got that one off. Not a well-advised shot. A little bit off the target there. A little bit off balance.
Kind of was a running one-hander. I would have seen Matty pull up and just take the 7-footer or go off 2 feet for the power layup. Intensity's up here. Both coaches are getting to it. Fans have been kind of quiet. Mason's got a good crowd here tonight.
28-25 to score. Mason on top now.
That's where they want to force him. Oh,
he was looking for the foul, too, but a nice job by Patswell. That's his first basket from the floor.
And he wanted to shoot it the whole time. I like that. He had confidence. He really did.
Well, like you said, where he's averaging like 17 points a game, and now he's only got 4 tonight.
Oh!
Richburg once again. He's got 8.
Well, again, couple of those free throws at the end of the first half, Marty got him off. He's being aggressive. He's under control. He's a player. Oh, that's good defense right there.
All over him.
Good timeout. Good timeout. Coach, they got in trouble a little bit. They're down 3 points. Mason's on a little bit of roll. Coach helps him out by calling a timeout for his players. Hey, good effort so far. I like what Comets came out. I was going to say, I like watching coaches when they come out at halftime. You know, what they Frank, Randy, he was kind of happy because he liked the low-scoring game. Coach Richards came out. He wasn't smiling. He wasn't looking anywhere. Basically, he was pissed off. And you could tell it. I'm sure he let him know at halftime. Not to say that's going to change things, but you look at the demeanor of the coaches, usually what the kids come out as. And Mason's come out a little bit more aggressive so far this half. But again, it's right where Anderson wants to be. They're only down 3 points on the road.
Well, 30-27 is our score. We got a timeout called by Anderson. Mason on top. They trailed by, I believe, what was it, 1 at halftime, 23-22. So they've come out, as you said, there really was no tempo for them in the first half of action. Whereas out of Anderson, we saw set plays on offense, moving the ball around. They played some nice defensive sets as well. But in this second half of action, Carl Richburg stepped up the tempo of the offensive set. They've created some turnovers, and defensively, they've definitely stepped up as well.
Yeah.
Patswell will do the inbounding along the baseline. They get it in. They're not going to give him that free look from three-point land this time.
Brad Stevens get some fresh legs on it. Billy Harmon's done a great job so far. Just get some fresh legs, give him a minute of rest.
He's guarding Patswell, who has the ball over and underneath. Rebound by the big man, and Crotty just stripped him of the basketball. And he'll give it up to Richburg. Nice job by Sean Crotty defensively there. Oh, look at Richburg with the wheel and deal. Can't get it to go. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Anderson's basketball.
Same team. The coach is going over the back. Those two Mason players. Sean Crotty had the rebound. Brad Stevens being aggressive. Pushed him out of bounds. But that's a good effort by Brad. Carl Richburg, another nice move. They don't think they have anybody can guard him one-on-one. There's not too many in the city can guard one-on-one,
when he's
actually.
playing like he has so far here in the second half, I'd agree.
Good look there. That's a good look.
Short jumper, and that thing managed to find its way down the hole.
Good look.
Matt Shingleton.
Nice skip pass over there, 10-footer.
Crotty, not the man you want to have the basketball way out top like that. Don't go down on the blocks. And it looks like it's going to be another turnover on the Comets. Anderson basketball.
Yeah. 30-29 now. Turnover. See that.
Shoemaker with the basketball, trying to look inside. They're looking for Patswell to post up.
Patswell's a smaller player, but he's a lot stronger. You can just tell. I mean, he put us some strong, some more weight on this in the winter. But it's from
good
lifting weights.
Cut. Oh, nice.
Brad Stevens, long arm.
Beautiful job right there. Now he's going to take it down the lane. Oh, picked up, shuffled those feet.
Brad was
he knew it as soon as he did it.
Yeah, but Brad was out the first 4 or 5 games with a wrist injury. Just a junior. Good player, just got a little anxious there. That's what he's got to take. Coach telling him there, nobody stopped you. That's when you want to go to the hoop. Make them stop you, then make your decision. Top screen up top. They're going to look at Patswell, get him off here.
Crotty steps out, applies the pressure, whistle, away from the ball, and it looks like, tell me they're going to get Stevens.
Now Carl Richburg in there in the paint there, he hugged him a little bit. He was hitting the screen, he was hugged it.
It's only Richburg's first foul, team's third.
Yep, Paulson back in, and Justin Burning for Aaron Moore and Sean Crotty. Good activity for Moore and Crotty so far in the second half. Burning and Fawcett want to duplicate what they did the first half.
Shoemaker will kick it back out.
He's an active Shoemaker. He's got a lot more physical this year.
Turn around. Oh, good look inside on the baseline. Ball's kicked back out, down on the baseline. Jumpers up, off the rim, no good. Owens had it, still has it, kicking it around. No fouls called. They're going to call Matt Owens for kicking the basketball, and it'll be Anderson's ball out in front of their own bench.
When you're in a pile like that, the coach tells you not to try to dribble it, just grab it and put it under chin. A lot of activity, no foul called.
Shot from the baseline, can't get it to go. Richburg tipped it away. Owens comes down with it. He'll run the court. A reach-in foul. I don't know if they're going to call that on the floor.
Matty Owens he's getting a little fiery. You don't see this out of Matty. He thought he went was thrown that. That was just being aggressive play.
Palazzari picks up his 3rd foul, team's 3rd.
He just let them know that you can't be doing that.
Go.
Yep.
Richburg gets it in. They'll swing it back out top to Owens.
He got him.
Slides through. Oh, what a dish inside by Carl Richburg. Whistling a foul. Eyes in the back of his head.
That was unbelievable. We were blocked out. I was just saying, who in the heck is he throwing it to? We should have an angle by Mr. Holden with our cameraman from Mason here underneath there. Look at this. Look at the vision.
That's
vision.
That's amazing.
Very nice. That's why you come up and bust it in. Matt Owens playing hard.
Did they even miss one in the first half? Free throws?
Hey, box off! Bobby, box off!
Oh, wrong team. 7 for 7 first half.
And I don't think they've missed one here in the second half either.
Well, usually a tight game, I guess. It'll come down to turnovers, like I said, free throws.
32-29. 1 minute to go here in the 3rd quarter of action.
Oh.
Long pass for the screen. Nail knocked that one down. Ryan Patzwalt. He's got
move.
7 points on the night.
That was a setup. They had a screen set for him across the court.
And a good screen at that.
Excellent, solid. They're playing off Justin Burning. That's what they're telling him.
Owens. Oh, nice one-on-one move there by Owens to get it to go.
Smooth little runner down the lane. Matty's been real aggressive so far tonight.
Up by 2. Low blocks. Cuts down the lane from the foul line.
They're converting.
Swirls it down by Palazzari. All knotted up at 34s.
Going back to the zone here. Now, Matty Owens, Brad Stevens can shoot. This kid can shoot, I'm telling you.
Oh, couldn't get that one to
too
go.
early.
Oh, pulled away. Richburg on the way off the front of the rim, but it wouldn't count anyway. We've completed our 3rd stanza of 8 minutes here from Mason Arena, and we're all knotted up, Mike, at 34 each. Much more impressive quarter of action there from the Comets.
Yeah, a little better, a little bit more activity. They've shown no rhythm. They're not getting a constant offensive flow so far. If I'm looking at it, I'm Anderson on the road. I'm 34-34 going into the 4th quarter. I said, man, we're in great shape. If they keep this ball below 50, they have a great shot of upsetting the Comets up here.
Well, let's go ahead and go somewhere roaming around the baseline is Bouncing Billy. Let's check into him once again.
Yeah, I'm bouncing around here, and at least it's warm where I'm bouncing down here. Just want to tell you, ICRC Sports View winter version, world premiere Wednesday, January the 7th. It's going to be on Channel 24. It's going to be at 7:30. Our first show is going to feature last year's Division IV state champ coach, Rich Bensman from Reading, and also 3 very talented seniors from Mount Notre Dame High School. So that'll be ICRC winter version of Sports View, and we're going to be going on, I don't have our other 2 times, but we're going to be going on 3 times a week, so join us for that.
Wow, it's almost like a full-time job for the retired guy now.
Yeah, it's a good show, man. People should tune in. They do a great job for high school sports. Oh, that was just
ill-advised pass, good hustle, but it's going to be Mason basketball. Yeah, folks, go ahead, sharpen the pencil, grab that piece of paper or pen, whatever you need. We're going to have some replay times, but as soon as we get our first break in the action here in this 4th quarter of play, and I'm sure there might be, what do you think, maybe one timeout called somewhere during this quarter? Down on the block.
Good post up.
Basketball. He's going to be
good post up underneath there. That's my pet peeve, always has been the last 5 years. I just think that people camping in the lane way too much. 3 seconds is unwritten, non-called rule anymore.
Well, Palazzari gets called for his 4th foul, Mike, and he'll take a seat on the bench. Crotty head fake. Owens down the block, tries to step up and under. Whistle and a foul.
Pretty good defense. The defense wasn't squared. If he would have been squared up, it would have been all right. Good pass in there by Sean, looking to Matty. Brought him out. Nice pass entry in there. See now.
Knopper picks up his second foul.
Where they get him on it, he would have been square to the offensive player. I think they wouldn't have called a foul on that. Kind of hipped him up.
Owens gets the first one to go.
As usual, we're getting some great camera shot. First miss.
Yeah. Shoemaker gives it up. Pull up from about 5 feet. Down to the hoop. Shingleton, I don't know. Anderson coaching staff called for a timeout.
Yeah, they want to change, I think, defense up. They're going to use their timeouts, get a possession game by possession game.
Mason tried to get that basketball in rather quickly, but go ahead and pop those replay times up real quick. Sorry to interrupt you, Mike. Grab that piece. Still tight. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Well, I'll give them to you, and then when they pop up on the screen, you can be happier. It's going to be Wednesday the 7th, 8 p.m. Channel 24. Thursday the 8th, 10 a.m. on Channel 4. And stay on Channel 4 for the Saturday showing of this contest of Anderson versus Mason at 4 p.m. And we'll give those to you once again a little bit later on, folks, in this fourth quarter of action. Thanks, Mr. Crowdy.
Yep.
Speaking of Crowdy's, Sean has it down the low post to Owens.
Good defense. You know, both teams, we say there's turnovers. They are playing hard both times. They're doing a good job staying in front of them.
36-35, Anderson on top.
You get most patience Mason showed all night. You want to convert now.
Richburg, hard shot, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Matt Shingleton.
Good possession. Anderson up one. They want to get a good look here on the road.
Now top is TJ Beck. Picked up a couple of fouls quickly in that first half of action.
Again, you're leaving your feet. They don't want that. Too many guys. Mason
Pull up,
leaving their
off
feet.
the glass, in and out,
push
no
it now.
good.
They want to push it. He's open. They want to give it up. Oh.
Moore with the basketball. He's trying to do some one-on-one moves. Owens with a head fake. He pulls up.
That's strong move. That's a fade.
Soft touch. Nice job by Owens.
Little 8-foot fade. Matty Owens can go to his left. That's a nice, good defense, you say, but a great shot.
Beck being hounded by Crowdy.
So you see, they get over top. They want to force him to sideline baseline. Just an unforced turnover there. A couple new guys. I'm looking for them to get Impel Arzarian back in the game here soon. Number 5. Mason up one now. This is such a tight game. You would love to get a 4 or 5 point lead here.
Well, speaking of the devil,
yeah.
He's set to check back in the game as well.
Another one.
Dan Veal.
Again, you got a couple missed layups. Mason has 5, 6 or 7 of them. But you know what? As a coach, you're saying good luck. Secondly, you're saying finish the play.
Richburg inbounds the basketball to Moore. Out top to Crowdy. Back over to Richburg. Head fake.
I just don't know.
He got his pocket picked right there. Patswell gives it up. Shoemaker.
And nobody was running the floor. Nobody was running the floor.
Finishes.
Mason players, they beat him up. It's just a turnover you can't have.
Harmon with the basketball. Richburg will give it up to Moore. Back over to Crowdy. Mason patient to look for a good shot on this possession.
Oh, that's a foul.
Reach in and a
They're
foul.
shooting a one-on-one. And they're shooting one-on-one now. That's the thing you don't want to do on that one. Good ball movement. Matty Owens. If he stays back in there, he's all right.
That'll be his second foul, Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say Mason now on the other side. The people, they can be awful aggressive on the defense end. They only getting up 3 fouls. So what that means is loose balls and things. You get after it a little aggressively and hopefully get some turnovers. Looks like some tired legs out here. Both teams have come off winter break. I don't know how many games. It's been a while for some of the games here for some people. Oh.
Owens 1 of 2 this time down the court as well. Shoemaker with the basketball. Patswell will go back and retrieve it from him.
Good athletes. They're playing. the pace of the game is still favors Anderson right now.
And Palazzari's checked back in, as we said.
They're jumping around. A lot of people leaving their feet too much. That's a tough shot.
No good, but good all. Thought he had to rebound, and it's pushed away. It's off of Owens. We were talking about the last time these two teams played. For Mason, it was December 28th. They had a home game, I guess, in their invitational tournament. They defeated Hero Heights Wayne 59-48.
Right.
As far as Mason, their last game was played on December 22nd.
That's a long layoff.
Yeah, 6 days earlier. And they played on the road and defeated Highlands by a final of 57-52.
Foul on Billy Harmon on that. It's his 4th foul. He's playing hard.
Oh, good look. Now they'll slow it down. Neal will get a foul inside. Looks like Richburg's going to get whistled for another one.
He's got the only thing about that is you look to the side. I don't think he's going to push him down that easy in a normal game. But the refs got to keep. They got to clean it up.
Oh, look at Owens trying to come up with the steal. He does. He's going to take it hard to the rack. Off
Wow.
the glass. It's good.
Off a turnover. They want to push it back though.
Mason by 2, 40-38. Under 4 minutes to go. Good cut. Patswalt gets caught in the air. Can't get it to go. Follow-up tip.
Aaron
No
Moore.
good. Moore once again. Defensive rebound. And here comes Richburg with the basketball. Nobody talking to him, Mike, as then Palazzari picks his pocket from the back, and then Carl reaches in very unwisely at the mid-court stripe.
Yeah.
It picks up his 3rd.
Silly. You don't do 2 things back. The turnover, again, nobody talked to him, but there was nobody around him to talk to him actually on that one. Actually, the coaches were the closest one on that one. So you got to kind of have vision behind your, eyes behind your head. Then he got a foul called against him. Next one puts Anderson shooting free throws now. Richburg with 3, Harmon with 4 fouls. That could be a factor.
Moving the ball around the perimeter. Got a good look from three-point land. No good. Owens comes down with
without
the
leaving his
rebound.
feet. Kind of just went up and grabbed it and said, I'll take that.
Richburg now slows down the tempo.
Yeah.
Looks like Richburg
Carl's
with the
going
basketball.
he's
Back
gonna
out
take
top
one.
and more. Harmon hasn't taken a shot in a while, neither has Moore.
Yeah.
Owens been doing a lot of the...
They want to be patient here and run some offense, they call it. And they got all their timeouts, too, though.
Went for the steal. Richburg on the loose,
Wow.
down the lane,
Wow.
gets it to go. Carl Richburg.
Take a chance. You take a chance by going for that steal and open up the lane for Mr. Richburg.
He's got 10 on the night.
And then,
Three-pointer,
he doesn't
good.
come back on defense.
Patswalt, his 2nd three-pointer. He's got 10. Draws within 1, 42-41, 2:20 and counting to go here in the 4th quarter of action.
That's the last thing you want to do. You don't want to give up a 3. When you're up 4, you don't want to come back and give up a 3.
Richburg. He'll give it up in the corner to Owens.
There you go. They want ball movement, reverse the ball.
Wow, a whole lot of contact there.
They got
Ryan Patswalt gets whistled for the foul.
coaches are talking both ways about hammer, and he's body him. Then Carl rolled it over and he kind of flopped back. So which one you want to call? There's banging going on both ways. 81% free throw shooter, the best foul shooter for the Comets.
We'll get that one to go.
Yes,
Count both
Mr.
of
Richards
them.
will call a timeout now. 3-point advantage. And what they've done last time, they've had some back screens. So Patswalt and Pizzario have both hit 3. So they like doing the back screen, similar to Mason does. So I think Coach Richards wants to go over what they're going to do on that, switch on those or something. They don't want to give them an open 3 right now.
Well, let's just set the time for you. We're under about 2 minutes to go. 44-41 is the score. Mason on top. This is definitely an interesting game. But you said if they could keep it under 50, this plays to Anderson's advantage, and the fouls are very key right now.
Right. And like I said, it's going to be under 50. Not that Mason can't win, but it plays in favor of Anderson.
There's those replay times as promised, folks. Wednesday the 7th, 8 p.m. Channel 24. Thursday the 8th, 10 a.m. on Channel 4. And then Saturday the 10th at 4 p.m. also on Channel 4.
See if they switch the defense. I thought he may come out and do a different defense one time down to switch it up. They just go back to a man-to-man.
Knocked away.
Turnover. Wasn't strong with the ball.
Palazeri loses it out of bounds. Crowdy will inbound to Richburg.
And this is where Richburg and Owen, they want to keep the ball in their hands. You're not going to go four corner, but you want to keep in their hands as much as possible. They are the foul shooters. Back door.
Richburg takes it hard to the glass, and he'll draw a foul on his way.
Passwell just helping the referee say it's on the floor. He wanted that. He knew it. He went and swiped it. Lucky he didn't get. He got that ball above his shoulder. A lot of times that's when the ball goes in for the three-point.
Well, did occur on the floor. It'll be a 1-on-1 situation as Carl Richburg toes the charity stripe.
I think they said it was 1-on-1.
Yep, that's correct.
It was a good call. But the next one puts him in the double. But you're up 4 now. 5 is a huge play. Mason will go down and try to get a stop.
Gets both of them to go, does Carl Richburg. 46-41, a 5-point differential.
Pick and roll. You got pick and roll here like a two-man dribble off they call it. And you got dribble off, trying to get an open shot.
Minute 20 to go here. Step through. Crowdy almost comes up with a steal.
They want him to shoot that.
Air ball. It looked like Moore got away with a little contact on the shooter.
I think sometimes the referees take their eyes away from the shooter. I think he did get contact afterwards, but no call. Now you got a 5-point game, and now you want to run offense. He's hurt. He got hurt.
And Palazeri went down. Looked like he may have twisted an ankle.
There's nobody at the basket.
Owens with the basketball. Heavy pressure out top. They're trying to double team. Still with it. They'll give it up.
That's good ball movement. This is a good ball movement, though. They don't want to foul him. That's, you know what? Mason earlier against this year against Reynoldsburg in the tournament was up about 5-6 points with about a minute left, minute and a half, and lost the game because of turnovers and not taking care of the ball. They've obviously learned from that so far. And
Passwell gets whistled for his 4th foul, and will send Richburg to the line once again.
And you can't be, if you're Anderson, you can't wait too long when Richburg doesn't have the ball, because he always has the ball in his hands. So Mason did a good job with him having the ball in his hands. What I mean by that is you can't say, hope somebody else gets the ball, then foul, because there's too much time to run off the clock. Now this is crucial. This is a three possession game right here. Oh!
Your turn to jinx him, not mine.
Sorry.
Shoemaker with the basketball. He'll spin, goes inside, loses the handle, but manages to kick it back out top. Gets it on the block. Good give up.
No foul. No.
Oh, didn't get to go. Looks like Moore's going to pick up the foul.
If your coach is saying no foul, really what you want to say is on that, you don't want to foul, but if you're going to foul hard.
You're right.
Don't be dirty.
Nothing's
foul hard.
free.
Nothing above your shoulders.
And that's Aaron Moore's first foul tonight.
Oh, I think Aaron's played a super game tonight.
Yes, he has.
Oh, that's huge. Now what happens, Anderson obviously got to come to some court, a full court press. Coach is trying to tell him right now they don't want Richburg to have the ball. Easier said than done. Aaron Moore
comes down with it, whistling a foul. That's going to go against Danville, and I believe that'll be his 4th. Check that, his 5th. Surprising that he's got time on a 5th foul like that. Don't they get like 30 seconds to make the substitution? Typically, you call your team over and at least get something set up, but they elect to go ahead and immediately make the substitution.
I agree.
Moore, a long stare at that rim, and he manages to touch just about every square inch of it to get that one to roll home. That's his first attempt, and it's good.
Aaron, this has been his best all-around game of the year so far for the Comets. Coming out party, as they say, but he's a strong player.
Second one.
Now you want no
Much
fouls.
nicer.
Now you want them to get the clock, run the clock a little bit, no foul. See what happens.
It's an 8-point game. Patswell with the
Stay in
basketball.
front. Oh, look
Almost a steal. Oh, he's got a good look. Deep three, can't get it to go. Off of Owens, but Crotty with the hustle. Tips it back into Owens. And a whistle and a foul. That'll be against Shoemaker.
Good hustle by Sean. Throw the ball back into Matty Owens. But Billy Harmon, I give guys, he's played an unbelievable defensive game so far. People always, you don't see it on the ESPNs and stuff like that. You want people shooting up the ball all the time. But both teams have played well. But Billy Harmon, in particular, on the defensive side, has shut down Patswell pretty well tonight.
Shot is up and good by Matt Owens.
Well, I said, remember what I said? Anderson's favorite under 50. See, they just hit 50, so I'm safe now.
That's what that is.
Strong game, though. I think Anderson's team to be reckoned with. I think they'll get better and better.
10-point lead.
Home court and give him a great battle.
51-49. Patswell to pull up from three. Can't get it. Stick back rebound will go down for Shingleton. And that'll do it, folks. Time has expired here from Mason Arena. Final score, 51-43. Mason comes out on top. We'll go ahead and tell you to warm up another slice of pie, take another potty break, grab another cold one of your favorite choice. Stick around. Bouncing Billy Bratz with a post-game interview, and Mike and I will be back to wrap things up here at ICRC's High School Hoops.